tell you and the team, you could see them before you saw them. They're in the room. Isn't that incredible? They're in the room today. And so I have the opportunity of engaging with the board regularly, and one of the things that we do is have conversations, and I've had the opportunity to ask board members, so why? Why do you volunteer your time and your energy and your effort? Some of the whys that we hear are things like, because we have to be our own affirmative action. We have to create what we want to see in our own communities. I've had other board members tell me that I know what it's like to be least and lost and last. And I want to create ways for our people to be first. I've had board members say things like, this is my way of marching. I don't necessarily put on my heels and go march down streets, but I sit on boards and stand up in corporations so that we can have these types of opportunities. So when talking to the mayor, you can ask him in front of y'all, is it okay if I share your why? I was over at City Hall one day and he and I were chatting. And I said, Mayor, why? Why did you engage in something that was about small businesses? Y'all wanna know what he said? Ask me, what did he say? He said, it's not really about the small businesses or the nonprofits. You remember telling me that, Mayor? And I said, but that's the whole point of this board, is to support small businesses and nonprofit organizations in communities of color. And he said, but for me, it's not about saving small businesses and saving nonprofit organizations. He said, I'm trying to save lives.
My God.
And you really got to say it like that. If I'm lying, you shouldn't say it if I tell you the truth. Tell me, trying to save lives. I said, what do you mean? He said, I was a 6-year-old boy laying somewhere watching TV. Watching a debate. I believe you said the Kennedys. Watching, I'm not trying to date you, sir, but that's what you said. He's watching the Kennedys debate. And he said he was watching that and he said, one day I'm going to do that. He said he didn't know what that was, but he knew it has something to do with changing lives and being engaged on the largest platform. So Mayor Turner is a lawyer, was a lawyer, is a lawyer. You still certified and stuff, sir? Okay, so he is a lawyer. And he said that he was serving for like a whole lot of years, driving his fanciest car, y'all. It was a Buick. I'm going somewhere with this. It was a Buick. And he said he was just driving that Buick to the rims almost. He was just driving that Buick. He was driving that Buick, y'all, for years and years and years. But this is the one thing that he had. Y'all ask me, what did he have? He had a line of credit. He had a line of credit for $50,000. Here's domino effect. He had a line of credit, working as a lawyer, driving his Buick for years and years and years. And that $50,000 line of credit kept his business open. One day, Stephanie, as he says it, he gets the case that becomes the Playmaker for his company. And he ends up being able to fund his own campaign to run for mayor. So he realizes that the line of credit that kept his business open, that allowed him to get to his Playmaker case, is what then funded what the 6-year-old boy saw laying on the bed watching TV. So he said, that opportunity allowed him to stand on his own principles, his own morals, but had he not had the $50,000 line of credit, he perhaps would never been able to keep his business open, which would not have allowed him to get to his Playmaker case that allowed him to become the mayor that was a reflection of the 6-year-old boy. Y'all get it? It was all a domino effect. So when he thinks of you all, I said, what is your hope then? He says he hopes, and he just said it, that you get that he's voting on you, that he's rooting for you. Whether this business is successful or not, whether this venture becomes the fact that somebody voted on you and believed in you and believed that you were worth sowing into, whether you make this business work or another opportunity works, he's trying to help save lives. I hope that you remember that he could have directed money towards lights for the city, potholes in the city. He's voting on small businesses and nonprofit organizations. And that is worth you blowing your horn and clapping one more time.